Hi everybody. Today we're going to see how I draw Versa. Okay, I'm going to start off with a quick sketch for myself. So don't worry if you can't see it. And then I'll switch over to Sharpie and you'll be able to see much better. So I'm trying to plan this out because she has like that clear jacket, and so I kind of need to, I got to think this through. I just finished Ether, so I kind of have an idea what I'm going to do, but he just had the collar. She's got sleeves, so I got to figure that out real quick and make it look good. Okay, so I think I'm happy with the face. I just got to figure out. So I think what I'll do is draw her. Yeah, let's see. Let's figure out some poses first. Okay, so let's see. Let's just have her standing here with a hand on her hip, so we can see that sleeve, and then the other one kind of out, right? Let's see, something like that. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, so let me erase some of this. I've got sketches all over the place. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. Let's see, I'm going to draw her like normal. So that means I'm just going to draw, and luckily she is mostly bodysuit, so I just got to draw the shape of her body, and the jacket part will kind of take care of itself. Okay, so now just got to draw some feet. Or shoes, I guess, and make sure I'm happy with where I'm going with this. She does have some strange knee pads. We'll worry about that when we get to them. Let's see. Okay, there's that for that one. So now I gotta draw this one here, and that's what mostly what sketching is just trying to draw over and over again until you're happy with it. See, like there, I made that foot way too low. Okay, and that's how practice makes perfect. You know how they say, how do you draw so well? How do you get good at something? You practice over and over and over again. You know, and that's all this sketching is, just drawing over lines until I'm happy with where it is. So, okay, so let's draw her hand on her hip. Let's see. Let's got the squares like that. There's her thumb. Then her big jacket. But, okay, I gotta remember this. This is where it's gonna get tricky. I'm gonna draw her body like this. And then her arm like normal, and I gotta try to figure out how to, or the lines, not how to, but I gotta figure out the lines that I want to actually put in versus the lines I want to imply. And what I mean by that is her jacket is going to be over her body lines, so I've got to figure out how to. But it's only on her sleeves, right? Yeah, her front jacket is normal, so I can do that. I can get away with that at least, right? Let's see. So this sleeve is like that. This one comes down. Front of the jacket's like that. Okay. All right. Okay. So what I'm saying is so yeah, I got to draw her body, and I got to draw her arms. like this, like normal, and then I'm going to draw the jacket over them. It's going to be kind of tricky, but I think we can do it. Right, so that part, and then that part. Okay. All right, I think I'm good. I think I'm going to switch over to Sharpies now. You're welcome to use a pencil. I'm going to switch over to a bunch of Sharpies, Sharpie pen, Sharpie fine point, and another Sharpie pen that's a little bit thicker. So let's do some features of the face. I'm going to go ahead and do the her glasses. Let's do it with this one, a little bit thicker. And then, because I like to draw the eyes first, but I don't have eyes, so I'm just going to draw these glasses. These futuristic pointy glasses. Okay. And so now I'm going to switch back over to this Sharpie because I want to try to do some tiny features of the nose. So a little bit of a nostril, like that. And then I'm going to draw her mouth. Draw a tiny bottom lip, tiny top lip. Leave it like that. And then, let's see, I'm going to draw her chin right about there. Bring it up here, connect it to the glasses. Same thing, I'm going to bring this side over here. Connect it to the glasses. Ugh, that line didn't work out, but that's okay. We're going to keep going. We're going to own it. All right, I'm going to switch over to this other one because it's a little bit thicker again. And draw the ears. Like that. And I'm kind of thickening some of this up because I'm about to switch over to the other Sharpie, which is a lot thicker. And it's going to look odd from thick to thin unless I want it to look like that. So, okay, so let's draw the top of her head. See her little bowl cut, futuristic bowl cut, is something like this, and it's all something like that. So now I'm just going to add a few little lines just to kind of accent it, like that. Pretty good, right? All right, so let's draw the top of her hair, which has got it kind of back in a ponytail. So I'm gonna draw some whips. That's the best way I like to call them. Something like that. Just to give her the top of the head. Okay, so now, so here is where it's going to get tricky again. So I'm going to draw some faint lines with this Sharpie just to follow that this is where, this Sharpie, that this is where her jacket is, but is super transparent. Actually, I need to stop right there. I'm going to come in like this. And then the other side's going to come out like this. And let's see, I'm going to draw her actual like collar. Let's see, like here's her neck and the collar like that. Oops, it kind of went into her cheek there. It's going to come around like this, and then this one's going to come around like that. And see, this is where it's going to get tricky. This is where I got to figure out what you're going to see and what you're not going to see. So I'm going to draw just some faint lines like that from where it goes underneath, or goes like through the transparent part, and then here's where it's going to get thicker. You can see it again. All right. This is the mode I chose. I'm going to stick with it. So here's what we're going to do. So now I'm going to draw her shoulder like this, into her arm, into her elbow, like that. Same thing, into her arm, like that. And that's all we're going to see through the jacket. So I'm going to do the same thing over here. I'm going to draw the arm like this. So same thing, because I sketched it, I know where it is. So I'm going to draw the arm super light like that to signify what's inside that glove or jacket. Okay, so now let's see if I can pull this off. I'm going to try to draw like the jacket outer shell, something like this. For the invisibility part. There's a collar, not collar, a cuff, something like that. And there's the sleeve. So yeah, I can live with that. And there's this one, like this, comes around, poofs, poofs, like that. Yes, I can live with that. All right, so now, let's see. Now I'm going to switch over to the big Sharpie for the rest of her jacket because everything else is a thick line. So the edge of her jacket, like that, is a thick line. So I don't have to worry about like what I can and can't see. Or like that. All right, so let's draw this other edge of her jacket. It's going to come in like this. Go out like that. There's that edge. And so now I'm going to draw her glove here, which is a big fat in like this. There's her knuckles. The thumb is over like this. And it's got the big padding on it like that. And I can draw her side. And now, again, like I said, we pretty much just have to draw the contours of her hips. She's got like this mechanical looking seam that I'll do with a Sharpie, with the sharp Sharpie. So I'm just going to accent it and then come back here in a second, okay? So I'm going to draw all the way down to, let's say, her knee, all right? So we're going to draw her thigh to her knee like that. Same thing, we'll do the side over here and draw to the knee. That'll give us a stopping point of what we're going to do. So I'm going to draw the inside from her crotch to the inner thigh to the knee like that. Same thing on this side. And I'm going to keep going with this because that's behind the kneecap, right? So what I was talking about with that is she's got this kind of a seam like this that makes it look like metallic. It's not, but it's like a, I don't know, robotic, futuristic. We'll just say that. You know, that's the best thing I could say. Oh, look, I forgot her hand. We still have to do that. So we're gonna stop with the legs. We're gonna finish up what we started over here. So let's do this hand. So I'm gonna do the edge like this to the glove. Draw the thumb out here like this. And it's a big fatter glove, so I can kind of do like that. Draw this hand out for the little knuckle part. And the other fingers, I'm going to do like that. Another one like that. And then a pinky like that. Pretty cool, right? All right. So let's keep going. Let's draw this kneecap. That's got this weird looking futuristic knee protector, kneecap, I guess that's the best way to do it. I'm going to kind of do something like this because it's kind of a weird looking detail. Okay, so we're just going to draw the rest all the way down to her little ankles here. So I'm going to reconnect that where I didn't. Go all the way down to this, down to that. Same thing here. Come down to this, and she's got like these circular bracelet looking things, kind of something like that. All right, and that's it. So now I just got to draw some shoes. So I'm just going to draw and come down like this. This is pointed right at you, so I'm going to do something like that. Oops. Let's fix that. All right. And so now, same thing, I'm going to draw down to the toe. I can draw the heel like this. I'm going to draw some treads to a big fat heel like that. And so, yeah, I think I'm going to take care of the rest with color. So for now, that is Versa. So here is my colored version. You could do it however you like. I just thought I'd show you how I decided to color it. If you'd like to color it like this, you can always pause the video here and use the coloring techniques that I used, or you can just make it your own. Remember, this is how I draw. You draw how you draw. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more adventures of how I draw. Plus, don't forget to hit that notification button to be updated about each new video.